right, folks, here's the last part. Remember, we have our 4 notes. B, da-na-na, G, D, here's your first chord. Now let me show you. I remember I talked about how there's happy and sad chords. There's happy and sad, major, minor. Major's happy, minor's sad. Let me demonstrate this. Here's B. It's that first note. I want to make it a chord, okay? To make this simple for explanation, to make it a chord, your note that's on the bottom, B, has to match what you're playing down here. So my first note in my chord will be here. Notice 3 black keys, 3 black keys, 4 white keys, the last white key. That's B. So when I'm coming up to this register and playing it higher, I do the same thing. 3 black keys, 4 white keys, last white key is B. Now let me show you something. Remember, there's 2 types of chords. There's major, which is happy, and then there's minor, which is sad. Here is a B major chord. 1, 3, 5. Don't worry about the numbers right now. Sorry, I shouldn't even mention it. Here is a B major happy chord. Listen to it so you can start to recognize these patterns. Ta-da! Oh, it's so happy. Let me play it one more time. B major. Now, let me show you its evil stepson or evil cousin, B minor. I only changed 1 note. I took the note that was in the middle and I just shifted it down a half. I just shifted it down. Watch. So here's the happy chord. Here's the sad chord. Interesting. Can you tell with your ear that sounds a little sadder and a little meaner than this chord? Happy. Sad. You see? That's major minor. So your first chord for the Halsey song is going to be B minor, which is sad. And by the way, talk to yourself. Be like, well, is this a sad song or is it a happy song? If it's a sad song, you're probably going to see a minor chord come first or more minor chords. That's a good way to think about it. Ask yourself, is this a happy or sad song? The word sad is literally in the title. So, our first chord is this. B, do, D, do, F sharp. I'll play them all at the same time. Let me show you what fingers I would play this with. The thumb should be played with the B minor, just to start. I would play my pointer finger and the D right here. And then I would do my ring finger on this. I know it's hard to see sometimes. The ring finger I would put I'm trying to get up close and personal. The ring finger I would put right here on this first black key. If that's not comfortable for you, no, that's probably the most comfortable way. If that's not comfortable for you, you could always use your pinky too to touch that note. See? Whatever's comfortable for you. I'm telling you, your hands are going to hurt, all right? Don't get discouraged by that. Okay, so our first chord is this. Start to memorize it. 1, 2, 3. Right hand. I'm so... da-da-da-da. Okay, now, at some point when I can do it, what should be happening is, at the same time, I should be playing the bass note at the same time. But I can't do that right now, so I can't do that. So it goes, this would be playing, and this at the same time. It's one full note. I strike them all at the same time. So here's your first chord, B minor. What was our second note? Our second note was G. Now, let's figure this out. G. Here it is. Let me go up. My first note will be G. Now, is it a major or a minor chord? So here's G major. G, B, and D. I recommend you put your thumb on G, then on B, and then your ring finger on D. So it goes happy. That's a happy chord. Or you can play the sad chord. Remember, here's the middle. I go down a half. That makes it a sad chord. I'm just going to tell you that's wrong. You may not be able to hear it right now, but trust me, you will. So our first chord is this, B minor. Our second chord is G major. G, B, D. It's the middle white one right here. I know it's hard to see. So, this is going to be your challenge, boys and girls. Again, my Chinese teacher thing is coming out. This is going to be your challenge, people, is taking your hand, and this is what you just practice over and over again. Just practice it all day today until you get it down. Get obsessed with it. Get obsessed. Get obsessed. Know that if you master just this simple pattern, you can play this track. Now the hard part will be moving and shifting to this. I would play this over and over again until I figured it out, until I got that pattern and I was comfortable with it. What helped me early on is you can feel in between, you can feel the little crevice. Like you'll know when you're playing piano early on and you're trying to go like this, it'll be difficult for you because you'll play it like this. You'll hit the wrong note. Go slowly at first. Play one, and then move them softly, like you're reading Braille, until you feel that your fingers have all cleared that crevice, and then press. Lift up, feel the crevice, then press. Lift up, and then so on and so forth. Eventually, you'll acquire speed and be able to do it quicker. All right? A little bit of a show off. So, our first chord is B minor. To G. Our next chord is a D. Remember we were playing here? It goes B, dun, 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 dun. So I'll play a D up here. This is how you play a D chord. This is D major. This is D minor. Remember the middle finger? Sorry. D major is D, F sharp, and an A. It's right here. See it? Good. So that's D. So let's play it again. So we have the three chords now. Again, D, B minor, to G, to D major. Happy, happy, happy. Now our last sad chord. So there's two sad, there's two happy. What was our last note? It was like this. First note, second note, third note, last note. Here's how you play the last chord. It's an F sharp minor. F sharp, A. Okay, can you see it? No, it's tough to see. It's this one. And then this one. My middle finger's not touching anything, okay? It's this note, this note, this note. And that's it. That is it, baby. Let me show you. B minor. D. Done. Now, I can teach you other ways to do this, but I'm not going to. Right now, I want you just to learn it this way. Boom. What was the next one? G? Yep. D. Practice that all day. Practice that all day, those 4 chords. I'll put them in the description. Practice them all day. If you feel like you're getting real... Now, the first thing you need... Here, let me end this, and then I'll... No. Well, let me just put this, and then I'll do one more thing. What I want you to do is first master the bass notes first. Master this. And then play along with the track if you want to. Once you have that mastered, you can graduate to doing the right hand, which is this. And if you can put those both together, you will have a full Halsey masterpiece. All right. And just for my own enjoyment, I'm going to... I'll play... You know what I'll do? I'll for my students, I'll play this. I'll put this all together for you, and I'll play the Halsey song, I think, in the background, okay? Let's see. Let me set up this camera. Nice. I got to pop the microphone around. Forgive me. It's going to be loud for 1 minute. Actually, let me just turn this off, okay? We'll do a part 5.